Rabotai, today we have a topic called mercy. Sha'ar, the gate of harachamim, of mercy. He says the gate of mercy is extremely praiseworthy. That a person should have mercy on other people. Part of being a Jewish person is in the genes. Like, sometimes, for example, you have a guy, his parents have, his mother has blue eyes, his father has blue eyes, his grandparents have blue eyes, his in-laws have blue eyes, his wife has blue eyes. What's his children going to be only having what? Blue eyes. Right? Says, in the genes of a Jew, you have mercy. You have rachamim. Abraham Abinu, it says in Pirkei Avot, that if you're from Zera Abraham, from the lineage of what? Of the Jewish nation, it's built in that you have rachamim. You have mercy on others. And it's so important. It's so important. This midah is so important. Sometimes a person will be like, oh, this or that. You cannot. You have to have that mercifulness. And he's gonna tell you now where to have it more than others. But a person has to have that. And he writes that even Hashem, one of the attributes of Hashem, it says, Rachum v'chanun. What do we say? He's merciful and he's compassionate. Rachum v'chanun. Anytime you can deal with it, you deal with it. He says, just like you want others to have mercy on you, have people mercy on others. Like it says in the Pasuk, Ve'ahavta le'reacha kamocha. Love your friend like you love yourself. Love your friend like you love yourself. A lot of times a person might come, I know a person, he comes over to you, he asks you, I need this amount of money ASAP. He's going through a hard time. He's going through a very difficult time. He'll get up later. He'll get better. But right now, it calls you up. He's an emergency situation. He needs that money, whatever it is, ASAP. So now you say, how much you need? Let's say he needs, I don't know, let's say 5,000, 10,000, whatever it is. So you could commit to yourself $5,000, and then you say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to go raise the other 5 for him. Now you go to another guy, you try to ask him this, that. So sometimes a person might be in a situation, or you yourself might tell the guy, I understand. How come you don't get a job? How come you don't do this? How come you don't do that? It's not the time right now. Right now he needs the money. His electric bill is closing right now. And he telling the guy, by the way, go get a job. It happened to me one time that a guy came over to me and he says his electric bill is going out. Emergency. He says he's down 6 months he didn't pay, or 8 months, a year. And the Con Edison, it's a true story that happened. He called me up. He says, Con Edison is closing tomorrow. He's closing down my account tomorrow. That's what he said. Now you might say, oh, closing down tomorrow? Okay, there's that. It's not the time right now to go and ask him a million questions and drill him about his job, about this, about that. He's coming to you. He's your friend. He's your friend. You know him well. He's not sketching up, and you know him very, very well, and you know everything like that. It's not the time to say, wait, what happened? He started asking him questions. What happened to you? He needs the money. He's going to close tomorrow, and he shows you the paper. He showed me the paper. He showed me, tomorrow's going to close. Emergency. Everybody has an emergency, sometimes, once in a while. I gave him, I said, no questions asked, here you go. Why? It's something, you use the trait of mercifulness. You use the trait of mercifulness. Now, we said, Hashem gave this attribute to the Sadikim have that. Right? Like we see by Yosef, says this trait has to be in you all the days of your life. All the days of your life, you have to have that. Have mercy. Now he writes, there's different types of rachamim. One of the type is rachamei av al haben. Excuse me. Excuse me. That means we're doing good. You sneeze that day, it's bracha, right? In the middle of the day. So he says like this. He says, there's a trait a father has for his son. They bring down a halacha, could you be yotzei mishlam manot? by giving to your dad. This is a question in the halacha. Could a father or son to father, that was the question they bring down. Could a son give his father mishtoach manot to fulfill his mitzvah of mishtoach manot? He says, what's the question? He says, it says, mishtoach manot ish le're'ehu. Give mishtoach manot to his re'ehu. And what's one of the reasons why? To promote more love, to promote more shalom. But in the tendency of the father, he has so much love for his son. So, what are you doing at the end of the day? You're not promoting more. The son, a father always loves his son. So now his son comes, give him a basket of mishtal manot, gives him a nice basket. He loves his son anyway. How's that promoting more rachamim? So therefore, he writes over here, al pi halacha, it says that you are fulfilled. You do fulfill your mitzvah. It says in halacha, Rabbi Yosef brings it down, you do fulfill. But the point being is, you see there's a question about it. Why? Because naturally, there's a natural love that a father has for his son. It doesn't make a difference where he is. Let's say a guy, his son unfortunately went off the derech, or he heaven forbid, he used the wrong substance, he became a drunken guy, he's a very alcoholic, anything like that. The second he comes to his father, and his father has complete mercy on him. It's built in the father. That's what he writes over here. And he even brings down, there's a halacha that says, let's say, heaven forbid, a person's coming to kill you. What's the halacha? You're allowed to kill him first. Except one thing. If a father has a gun to his son, the son can't kill the father, because the father will never kill the son. Unless something's wrong with the father, unless the father's messed up in the brain. But otherwise, the mercifulness of a father or mother to a child, it's impossible. And that's the famous story of what? Of Shlomo HaMelech, King Solomon. What happened? Everybody knows. Two moms were fighting over the child. And one mother says, my child. One says, my child. So what does Shlomo say? No problem. We're going to cut him up 50-50. So what happens? One mother screams, no, give it to her. She says, okay, you're the real mother. Because nobody wants to see their child at all like that. So this is a very, very big thing. And that's why you have to understand, no matter what, if you have your dad in the world, you have your mom in the world, your dad and mom have a natural tendency to have mercy on the child. More than anybody else in the world. More than any human being in the world. Of course, Hashem has the most. We're not talking about that. But more than any human being, more than even your best friend. You'll have your best friend. Boys for life. Yeah, BBF. What do they call it? Best friends forever. BFF. Best friends forever. Yeah, best friends forever. Comes to the loan. Can I borrow 100 grand? I don't know. How are you going to pay back? This, that. Go to your dad. My son, no problem. You understand? Stop it.